Welcome to CKLA Skills Lesson 12, Unit 1. Today we will be reading our tricky words. We will identify our double letter spellings, and we will ask and answer questions about key details in the story Chicken Nugget. First, let's review exclamation points. Remember, exclamation points tell the reader to read with excitement. So when you see one of these points, be sure you read that sentence showing a little bit of excitement. We have also focused on a different type of punctuation mark. Do you remember what it's called? A question mark. This ending punctuation mark is called a question mark. We use it at the end of a question. Remember that all sentences begin with a capital letter. Look at the sentence above. How would you fix this sentence to make it a good, healthy, complete sentence? Would you fix capitalization and punctuation to make it complete? Let's check. To fix this sentence, we would need to capitalize the first letter in the sentence, and we would need to add the correct end mark. Here, this is a question, so we have added a question mark. Let's try this group of words. Such a smell. Now think about that one. We're really kind of missing a subject and a predicate. So if you're going to read this as a complete sentence, how could you make it correct with the end mark? You are correct. Capitalize the first letter in the sentence. And this one we're going to end with an exclamation point. Because when you read it, such a smell, you've got to read it with that excitement in order to make it a complete sentence. It's something that you would kind of shout with excitement. Go ahead and try this one. Let's fix our capitalization and punctuation to make this sentence complete. Great job. Capitalize the first letter in the sentence and add your end mark. This is a statement. It's telling you something, so we add a period as our end mark. Move on to our tricky words. Our tricky words always have something in them that you don't expect, something that's a little different and doesn't follow the rules. Let's review these tricky words that we have learned so far, these rule breakers. This word is was. Now, when you look at the sounds in this word, your A is the rule breaker. Here, the A says which we know the A doesn't make the sound normally. So it's not expected to make that sound. The word is was. That was the best show. The next tricky word is of. Here your O is making the sound, which is very unusual. The word of has the unexpected sound of for the letter O. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Here you have May I please have a snack? The letter A sometimes is pronounced Now let's review our consonant sounds. These consonant spellings will involve two of the same letters sitting side by side to stand for one sound. These two consonants, P and P, beside each other, make the P sound. The word is napping. These two consonants make the T sound. The word is sitting. These two consonants make the S sound. The word is dress. These two consonants make the Z sound. The word is buzz. These two consonants make the M sound. The word is swimming. These two consonants make the N sound. The word is running. And our last double consonant, the two R's make the R sound. The word is ferret. So sometimes our consonants that are side by side, the same consonant, they make the same sound as the single consonant. And don't forget, these double letter spellings are mostly found at the end or the middle of the word. It's very unusual for them to be found at the beginning of a word. If you have been given a code chart, you may code the double consonant spellings on page 1, 3, 4, and 5 now. Now we're going to take a quick break for our wiggle cards. So I want you to stand up and get ready to wiggle. So when I go to the next slide, we're going to have an action. I want you to show me this action. Stand still. Show me this action. What would it look like to stand still? Act sluggish. What would a sluggish or tired person look like? Act sluggish. Ooh, this is a good one. Unpack a bag. So think about you just got home from vacation and you're unpacking your bag. Show me what this would look like. Get your wiggles out. Now let's look at our vocabulary for our story, The Chicken Nugget. The word sprang. We've discussed what sprang would look like yesterday. Sprang is the past tense of spring, or to kind of bounce up, shoot up in the air. So we're going to use the word sprang in our story today. You will also be looking for some other onomatopoeias. It's kind of a fun word to say. Say it with me. Onomatopoeia. These are words like moo. You can kind of hear the sound when you say the word splash. Ouch. These are words where you can hear the action. A lot of times writers use these to help the reader to really understand what's going on. Now you're going to read the story titled The Chicken Nugget out of your packet. So find that story, The Chicken Nugget, and then pause this. If you cannot find the story, or you would like to use the internet to read the story to you, get on your Clever, find the Amplify app. It's an orange app that says Amplify. When you scroll down to the bottom of Amplify, you can go to the section that says Listening. We're on Skills 1, The Cat Bandit. That's where you can find the story, The Chicken Nugget. So take a minute to predict, what do we think the chicken nugget's going to be about just based on the title? Now you're going to either listen to the chicken nugget and follow along out of the story in your packet, or you're going to partner read with someone in your home, meaning you read a sentence, they read a sentence. Now remember, when you come back to these discussion questions, if you're having trouble answering the discussion questions, reread the passage again. Find somebody at home, reread the passage to them. Pause the video now and come back when you are ready for your discussion questions. So we know the cat bandit was napping in the den. He was sleeping, right? Where did Hank set his dish? What was on the dish? Why did the cat bandit stop napping? How did the cat bandit reach the chicken nugget? What does the cat bandit do in the story that a real cat would not be likely to do? Now remember, if you're having trouble answering these discussion questions, go back and reread the story and read for comprehension. Now let's go back and review our learning targets. We read our tricky words, those words that don't always fit the rules. We have to kind of memorize their spelling. We identified some more double letter spellings. And we read the chicken nugget and used our story to ask and answer questions about key details. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.